Greetings everybody, this is Serpentine451 here, and I am welcoming you to a new series of mine that I'm going to be introducing to my channel, along with another series that I'm going to be announcing here. But this is the inaugural episode of Summoning the Servant, which I do a character profile-esque video talking about each of the individual servant classes in the Fate series, and choosing a particular representation of each class for every week. Now, hopefully I can do these every Friday around this time. And starting off, we'll go with the first of the three night classes, Saber. And our first Saber we're going to be talking about today is a Saber from Fate Grand Order. This Saber's true name is Attlia, or Attlia the Hun, the King of Combat. She was a great king and hero from the 5th century who was descended from Zheng Yu, or Honey. She was a Hun tribe warrior and king who established a great empire, a vast territory spanning from East Asia to Russia, Eastern Europe to Gaul. Although she displayed great deeds of arm on the battlefield and could said to be the one who brought about the collapse of the Western Roman Empire. Her success in her rule failed and her empire quickly collapsed and vanished completely after her death. The name Attila exemplified awe and fear, is still remembered to the present day, despite that. Onto her appearance, she has white hair and red eyes. Now onto her parameters as a servant. Attila is chaotic good with strength at B, endurance at A, agility at A, mana at B, luck at A, noble phantasm at A+. Her magic resistance is at B. Her riding ability is at A. Those are just the Saber class skills. Now on to her personal skills. She has military tactics at B, natural body at D, star emblem at EX rank, and divinity at B. Her noble phantasm is that of photon ray, also known as the Sword of Mars. A little bit gist on her as a character. Her personality is that of this. Saber displays outstanding power of intuition, able to stand against all circumstances without abandoning her reason. Although a proud and rational warrior, there can be said to be an emptiness within her. As the king of combat, she turns into a combat machine in battle, able to calmly and accurately take grasp of the situation and execute a merciless massacre. She is an innate compulsion to destroy that she describes as being even greater than that of a command seal. Her wish, if she's said to have one, is, I want to try living a life other than that of a warrior. It is not out of disgust for herself as a warrior, but a curiosity as the life she would lead outside of battle. She has held a liking for the war god Mars, Ares, since she was born. Her role in Grand Order is that Levi Rignol Floros summons Saber in Rome after he is defeated, but she quickly cuts him down. Her noble phantasms include Photon Ray, and her personal skill is Star Emblem. Her notable appearances is that, of course, of Grand Order, and of the upcoming game in the Fate Extra Series, Fate Extelia. Now, a little bit on her noble phantasm, Photon Ray, War God's Sword. This is the sword of Attlia the Hun, shaped like a long sword while also bearing a somewhat futuristic design. It is believed to be formed from the combination of the prowess and terror that led her being feared as divine punishment and the Scourge of God, and the anecdote about her obtaining the Sword of Mars, the blade of the sword formed of the tri-colored brands of light, is believed to be capable of destroying any existence on Earth upon unleashing its true power. Both its rank and type classification as a noble phantasm increase. When fighting Saber altered, she mentions Excalibur Morgan being a true divine construct, meaning Photon Ray may be similar or related to divine constructs in some way. The sword is, of course, a futuristic design, but upon activation, Saber launches herself in a shining ray of light as she stabs her opponent. Also, what I can say about her as a design choice, she looks rather interesting. I mean, if you can look at the title card, she's rather appealing. I must admit that one of the images that the Type Moon Wikia says that she's under the Berserker class, which that's kind of funny. And she's also voiced by Mamiko Noto. Isn't that kind of cool? And another fun fact about Attlia here, she was believed to be make her true appearance in Fate Extelia, but she was introduced in Fate Grand Order instead. Now, with that, I end this summoning now. Now, this series will take place on Fridays, so we'll go on to the next night class, that being either Archer or Lancer. I can't remember exactly. So let me see here. Yep, Lancer. And now you have your choice between two Lancers. Do we want to go with the Impaler that was summoned in Fate Apothria, or do you want me to talk about Hector, another servant from Fate Grand Order? The choice is yours in the comments section below. And out of the two, I would choose the one I'll talk about the most. So this has been Serpentine451 here with Summoning the Servants inaugural episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.